So looking at this problem here, notice how I have the area is 224. I know one side is 4, but I don't know the other side. What we do know is, with one of the things with rectangles, you can partition. So what I can do if I want to is partition this rectangle into smaller rectangles. And I'm going to, again, break it apart by place value. So I'm going to have like this 200, and then 20, and then 4. So in doing this problem, I'm going to keep the 4 out here, but instead of doing 224, what I'm going to do is 200. I'm actually going to break the inside into pieces, 20 and 4. So basically what we'll do is figure out then, 4 times wide is actually going to be this 200. Because remember, I'm actually seeing division as multiplication. So it's this times 4, which is 200. Notice how I can ignore that last trailing 0, and I can see that 4 times 5 is 20. If 4 times 5 is 20, that means 4 times 50 must be 200. Because 50 times 4 would be 200. That checks out. So now I have to figure out what's this missing dimension to get this area. So 4 times what is 20? We just said that that's got to be a 5. So 4 times 5 is going to be 20, so that's going to give me this dimension. And then how many 4s does it take to get 4? Well, 1 times 4 is 4. So what I start to pick up on then is this answer is just added those lengths. 50 plus 5 is 55, plus 1 more is then 56. So it goes to check then that 4 times 56 must be 224. So what we start to pick up on is this model starts to take on the look of long division. Instead of drawing the whole rectangle, though, we just draw part of the rectangle. So to figure out how many 4s go into 224, the shortcut kind of takes on this look. So we kind of go, well, how many 4s can I multiply to get a 2? Well, I can't. Well, how many 4s does it take to get 22? Well, if you don't know your 4s, it's a good idea to write them down. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and then 36. Counting by 4s. So how many 4s would it take to get close to 22? Well, I can't get 22, but I can get 20. Well, how many 4s give me 20? Well, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. So I can't get 22, but 4 times 5 gets me close to 22. That gives me 20. And so then I have to figure out, well, how much is left over. So 22, take away 20, it's going to bring down a 2, bring down a 4 after that. And then how many 4s does it take to get 24? Well, it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to take 6 4s to get 24. So 6 times 4 is 24. So the area model actually turns into what we call the shortcut. And that gives me my 56 that way. It kind of combines some pieces together. Instead of doing 220, it actually does 220 together to get that. So that kind of is a strange looking thing, but that's what we evolved into is a shortcut.